Hi, I'm going to show you the control panel in Winnie, our Adventure 65 camper van. So first of all, you'll need to turn the control panel on, and to do this you just press this button here and now you can use the panel. So for the lighting, that's this button. Automatically the lights in the back of the van will turn on, and if we move to the left you'll see here a light switch, and these do the lights in the front of the van, as you can see here. There are also under-cupboard lighting, such as under this kitchen cupboard, which you can turn on and off from the light unit itself. The button here is for the water, so you select this if you want to have a shower, or you're using any of the taps in the van, or if you need to flush the toilet. It's important to turn this one off when you're not using the water. This button here is your awning light. So if I turn it on, you probably won't see it very well during the day, but there is a large strip light on the outside of the van, which is very helpful in the evenings. And this button here just scrolls you through the menu that is displayed on here. So at the moment it's showing the water tank levels. We've got 50% of fresh water. As you use the water, this will drop in 25% increments. The waste, very helpfully, goes from 0% straight to 100 when it's full, so it doesn't go up in increments. Our suggestion will be is that whenever you go to a campsite and you are filling up with water, or you're emptying a toilet cassette, is to empty the waste tank at the same time, because it will just go from 0 to 100%, and this apparently is normal for the auto trails. So if I press this one again, it will just take us through. This is where you can select which battery you're using. We always suggest sticking with the leisure. Do not switch to vehicle, because you run the risk of running the vehicle battery flat, and I'm not coming out to jumpstart you. So stick it with the leisure battery. You have the temperature and humidity. You can adjust the time. And this one will show you what your battery charge looks like. So this is your leisure battery, it's saying good, and this will show you how much charge you've got in the leisure battery. If I press it again, it will show you the vehicle battery, which is also good, and how much charge is in that battery. Winnie is fitted with a solar panel, so this will be trickle feeding the leisure battery continuously when the sun is shining, which is a great thing to have, because it just saves on the electric hookup. But if you do have the availability for electric hookup, we suggest this. Moving on to the heating and the hot water, we have a whale system in the van. This is the heating and this is the hot water. So to turn on, we'll start with the heating. So to turn on the heating, you just wave your hand in front of it and you'll see this frost prevention button illuminate. And first of all, you want to select the energy source that you're going to use. So if you're at a campsite and you're hooked up to the main electrics, you would press this button. Nothing's going to happen because we're not hooked up, so it won't let you select that energy source. But what you will see above the little lightning bolt are 3 dots. So if you've got 3 dots, you've got the maximum amount of voltage. 1 is the minimum amount of voltage. But it's important to note that not all campsites, the places where you hook up, will provide enough voltage for the van to effectively work off 3 dots. Now, we have never personally had it on 3 dots of voltage. We've only ever had it on 1 and everything works fine. So we would recommend just selecting that button once, just so the 1 button is illuminated above that lightning bolt. In this case, we're going to use gas, so I'll select gas and you'll see it illuminates blue, and that shows that the gas is ready to be used. I'll then turn the heating up. I'll put it halfway. This little half moon here is night mode, and it keeps the van at about 16 degrees overnight, and as you move round the scale it will increase the temperature of the van. I'll just turn that off and turn the gas off. Moving on to the hot water, again just wave your hand over it, you'll see the same frost prevention, and you can select the energy source, gas or electric. So we'll select gas, and then you can change whether you want it to eco,
and eco is about 50 degrees, or you can have it on hot, which is 70 degrees. So if we go back to eco, you'll see you've got 3 dots at the moment. Gradually these dots will build up until it reaches the eco button, and once it's reached there, then the water is up to temperature. When it comes to water and preserving hot water, the eco is absolutely fine for doing things like washing up and that kind of thing. If you are going to have a shower, there's going to be a couple of you that are having a shower, you may be better to change it to hot, so that when you turn the shower on, the mixer tap is using less of the water that has been heated as it mixes with the cold. Hopefully that makes sense. It's just a way of preserving the hot water for a little bit longer. You will notice now that this gas here has turned to orange, and that is because the gas, that hot water, is now being heated by the gas. When it was blue, as initially here, that shows that the gas is ready to go, and once the temperature has dropped below what we've set it at, which it won't do at the moment because it's nice and warm now, it will turn orange to show that the heating is currently on. So I will just turn that off, and I'll turn the hot water off as well, and just they will stay on this frost prevention mode, and it's just safety mechanism really for the van itself. And that is it for the heating, hot water and the control panel.